Hello and welcome to EP classes for 11th, 12th, NEET UG, MBBS and NEET PG. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and let's crack it together. So, we were discussing Kingdom MONERA, the kingdom of prokaryotes. And in today's video, we will discuss some more groups of prokaryotic organisms included in Kingdom MONERA. And let's start with actinomycetes. एक्टिनोमिसीट्स डिस्कस करने से पहले मैं आपको बता दूं कि जब हम किंगडम फंजाई देखते हैं देयर द बॉडी ऑफ अ फंगस इज मेड ऑफ हाइफी जिसका सिंगुलर है हाइफा. ये हाइफी ब्रांचिंग फिलामेंटस स्ट्रक्चर्स होते हैं एंड अ कलेक्शन ऑफ दिस हाइफी इज कॉल्ड माइसीलियम. ये हाइफी एंड ऑल हम इन डिटेल देखेंगे किंगडम फंजाई में, लेकिन यहाँ अभी किंगडम मोनेरा में बैक्टीरिया का एक ग्रुप ऐसा है जिसकी बॉडी भी ऐसी ब्रांच्ड फिलामेंटस है और इसे माइसीलियल है, एंड वी कॉल दैट ग्रुप ऑफ बैक्टीरिया एक्टिनोमिसीट्स. एंड अर्लियर दे वर कॉल्ड ray fungi because when they are grown in a culture, they grow in the form of radiating colonies, hence ray fungi. But today we know they are not fungi. They are a fungi-like group of prokaryotic bacteria. Okay. Now hyphae in actinomycetes are aseptate, मतलब कोई septum, कोई partition नहीं है in branched filaments और इसे hyphae में. Okay. Actinomycetes commonly occur in soil, in fresh water, in manure, and in some dead organic remains. Actinomycetes are gram-positive, and from our last video, I hope अब आप समझते हो gram-positive, gram-negative. And most of the actinomycetes are saprotrophic. Saprotrophic matlab they obtain nourishment from outside dead and decaying organic matter, which makes them decomposers also. And a few actinomycetes are pathogenic. For example, actinomyces, which causes actinomycosis, nocardia, which causes nocardiasis. Now, reproduction in actinomycetes is asexual, or you say vegetative, जिसमें मेन हम देखेंगे reproduction by fragmentation, reproduction by conidia formation. Conidia एक type है spores का. Spores are reproductive units which help in propagation. Spores के ढेर सारे types हैं जो हम बहुत जल्दी देखेंगे. And spores can be sexual or asexual in origin. And these conidia spores are asexual in origin. Remember this. Conidia spores are asexual. Conidia बनाने के लिए इन हाइफी में से कुछ हाइफी जो एरियल होते हैं, मतलब हवा में उठे हुए होते हैं, इनकी टिप्स पे ये conidia spores बनते हैं. And remember, conidia are formed exogenously, मतलब externally, not inside. Conidia bearing hyphae वो hyphae जिन पे conidia हो उन्हें conidiophores कहते हैं. वो hyphae जिनकी टिप पे ये conidia हो उन्हें conidiophores कहते हैं. एक और स्पोर है एक्टिनोमिसीट्स में, स्पोरेंजियोस्पोर. स्पोरेंजियोस्पोर वो स्पोर्स हैं जो एक बैग लाइक और इसे सैक लाइक स्ट्रक्चर कॉल्ड स्पोरेंजियम में बने. स्पोरेंजियोस्पोर्स भी कुछ एरियल हाइफी की टिप्स पे बनते हैं, एंड हेयर we call those specialized aerial hyphae sporangiophore. अब actinomycetes में आपको ज़रूरी याद रखना है that a number of antibiotics are produced by actinomycetes, especially from the genus Streptomyces. For example, genus Streptomyces produces antibiotics like streptomycin, erythromycin, tetracycline. And now let's talk of mycoplasmas in our kingdom Monera. Mycoplasmas are the simplest and the smallest free-living prokaryotes. They are so small that filters जिनके थ्रू बैक्टीरिया नहीं जा पाते ये mycoplasmas जा सकते हैं. They were discovered by Nocard and Roux in 1898 in the pleural fluid of cattle that were suffering from pleuropneumonia. इस प्लूरल फ्लूइड को ज़रा हम समझते हैं ह्यूमन लंग्स के पर्सपेक्टिव से, जिनकी डायग्राम आपने कई बार देखी होगी. लंग्स के अराउंड प्लूरल मेम्ब्रेन होता है. इस प्लूरल मेम्ब्रेन की दो लेयर्स होती हैं. एक लंग के साथ अटैच्ड है एंड इज कॉल्ड विसरल लेयर, and the other is parietal layer. The space between the two layers is called pleural space, and this space is filled with a fluid called pleural fluid. Now, cattle that were suffering from pleuropneumonia, which is a lung disease, उनके इसी pleural fluid से डिस्कवर किया था इन्होंने mycoplasmas को. Mycoplasmas are also called mycoplasma-like organisms, MLOs, or pleuropneumonia-like organisms, PPLOs. Okay. Now, mycoplasmas have no cell wall, and that is the reason why they don't have any particular shapes. They can change their shape every now and then, and we call such organisms pleomorphic organisms. So mycoplasmas are pleomorphic as they don't have cell wall. Remember this. यहाँ से काफ़ी questions frame किए जाते हैं. Mycoplasmas में cell wall नहीं होता. अब अगर cell wall नहीं है तो cell wall active antibiotics such as penicillin का कोई असर नहीं होता mycoplasmas पे. Cell wall active antibiotics वो antibiotics हैं जो cell wall बनने नहीं देते and eventually kill bacteria. But mycoplasmas can be inhibited by antibiotics that inhibit metabolic pathways like tetracycline. Okay, now we talk of nutrition in mycoplasmas. Some mycoplasmas occur as saprotrophs. Some mycoplasmas are parasitic in plants and animals. And these parasitic forms are disease-causing, or you say pathogenic. They can cause pleuropneumonia in domestic animals, which we saw earlier. They cause mycoplasmal urethritis in humans, little leaf disease of brinjal, witch's broom in plants. Okay. बात अगर करें mycoplasma के cell structure की, तो being prokaryotic, mycoplasmas have no membrane-bound organelles. और DNA जैसे दूसरे prokaryotes में होता है in compact form, वैसे इनमें नहीं होता. यहाँ DNA lies coiled throughout the cytoplasm. और इस DNA के एक end पे होगी एक replicating disc जो हेल्प करती है रेप्लिकेशन के टाइम. और यहाँ ये राइबोसोम्स जो कि 70S हैं, they are scattered here and there in the cytoplasm. You can also see these proteins, soluble proteins, RNAs, and some enzymes. So, overall, a very simple cellular structure in mycoplasmas. And now, let's take a few MCQs related to what we discussed. You can write your answers or doubts in the comment section. I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Question 1. Monerans bearing conidia for reproduction belong to Eubacteria, Archaeobacteria, Actinomycetes, Mycoplasma. Question 2. Mycoplasmas differ from viruses in that they are sensitive to penicillin, tetracycline, sugars, amino acids. Question 3. The smallest organisms which cause diseases among plants are viruses, fungi, bacteria, mycoplasma. Question 4. Mycoplasma causes a disease, tobacco wilt, citrus canker, apple fire blight, little leaf disease. Question 5. Which is wrong about mycoplasma? They are called PPLO. They are pleomorphic. They are sensitive to penicillin. They cause diseases in plants, which is wrong. Okay, question 6. Which of the following are the smallest living cells known without a definite cell wall, pathogenic to plants as well as animals, and can survive without oxygen? Bacillus, Pseudomonas, Mycoplasma, Nostoc. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you find the content helpful, do consider subscribing and share the video. Thank you again.